Hey everybody, Mr. Cohen here. It's a Friday. If it's Friday, it means I'm wearing my Clipper Pride. That's what my school does. I play along, gives me a chance to dress down, and it's fun. And the kids like to see us showing school spirit too. So today I'm going to walk you through what you should expect for the week. You should have already done some of this. It's a Friday. You have some due dates. Well, today is a due date. I said that poorly, and I'm not going to edit. I don't bother. So here we go. The first thing I see when I look at, by the way, when I turn my head, I'm looking at the computer to see exactly what it is you're doing. So the first thing up for the week is the composition project 2, and you're supposed to be done by the end of today. Okay, if you're in Pittsburgh for the All Eastern, congratulations. I don't expect you're seeing this today anyway, because you're busy. So you and I can deal with that separately. That's fine. But you got to have it done today, folks. So it's a draft, but have it written. I mean, don't mess around with this. Then it's time stamped on NoteFlight, right? I can tell. Then you need to, but for the rest of the week, you need to open up somebody else's. Maybe look at a few of them, right? And do 2 feedback forms, that's the wiki. So, now that I think of it, when you're looking at the wiki and it says, give your classmates some advice, and then later on it says, did you follow their advice? Did you? Do I expect you to? No, I expect you to write this stuff. And I expect you to say, yeah, wow, great idea there, Jim Bob. But if something really strikes you, do it. And if it doesn't strike you, well, then you're still writing your own composition, and it's not that long. So, yeah, do the best you can. It's all right. I turn the page, overview an essential question. I like this one, and I'll probably address it directly in the discussions, but how will I match my new skills with my expressive desires to create my own piece of music? So are you writing this week because of your own desire to write music? I don't think so. I think you're doing it because we ask you to, so you have to. You probably should pursue that. I mean, get your own NoteFlight account or have some better software and write music and write often and have people play it and listen to it and review it, because that's how you get better at it. Otherwise, I can't wait to see what you have to say about this one. It's a good one, makes you think. Build your knowledge. It's an exam week, so you're reviewing. Except those appendices, those are good. Take a look at, in fact, those will come up on the next thing. The warm-up. So open the APMT. We have our own page for terms and symbols, plus last week's quiz. You remember that one? It was called NoteFlight, but you had to answer some questions about a whole bunch of terms, and so many of them kind of meant the same thing with really subtle differences, and you don't see them in our everyday band and orchestra and choir music, unless you're playing the really heavy-duty grade 5 and maybe grade 6 stuff, which is the heavy hitters. That's the pro level. So you might really want to take some thought about what you had seen. I hope you can go back and see the quiz, too. If not, maybe I can help you out. But there's a lot of terms of music, and you never know what's going to show up on the AP exam. Turning the page, listen and sing, that is what it is. Make sure you do your 3 days. How hard is it to do 3 days? Some of you have gotten very good at doing one exercise on one day, one exercise on another, and one exercise on another day. You probably have the time to spend 10 minutes doing that. And if you get like an 84 for an overall score, do some more. Show me a 90. Come on. Show me the effort. You know you can do it. Look on there, bottom of the page, it says AP Sight Singing Scoring Guide. That matters a lot. Follow it so closely. Like you get 75 seconds to prepare, and then you sing. 75 seconds doesn't include your actual sight singing. 75 seconds to prepare. So really read that document. It's great. It's such a big help. The composition, point 4, that's an exam. Do the reviews if you need the reviews, and the answers are already there for you there. And otherwise, when I go into my NoteFlight here and look at the exam, well, you guys, this is FR 567 like we've been doing the last few weeks, which is going to show up exactly on the AP exam. So the same as all the others. The first one is finish a figured bass, realize a figured bass. And, ooh, I see some accidentals on there. You never know what that might mean. You're in G minor, so it could just mean you're doing a fifth, a dominant that's major. Oh, I see a 4-3 at the end. Some of us have run into trouble on that before, so make sure you pay attention. It means something very specific. The second one, they give you the analysis. You have to write in those chords. Watch out for your parallels, especially when you're doubling the bass or doubling whatever you're doubling. Don't move it to the same note on the next chord. That's automatically parallel octaves. You should know that. The last one, FR7, doesn't say FR7, but it is. You have to finish the bass line. Use contrary motion. I tell you this all the time when I correct your responses. I see an accidental before the end of the third phrase or the third cadence there. What do you suppose that means? I mean, it's a very specific reason that they put that in. If you're thinking about secondary dominants, well, you might be onto something. Don't use any 3 chords. AP hates them. Don't use them. And don't always go 1, 4 to 5. That's rock and roll. It's not classical music. Give me some 2s. Give me some 6s. Give me some 5 to 1s. You can't help but do that. Give me some 2 to 5s. Give me some 6 to 2s to 5s. But shake it up. Circle progressions. They really want that stuff. That's the end of that. I go one more. And reflect. Make sure you write a nice reflection. Try to associate it back to the work we've been doing, or maybe some of you are very good at writing about what your classmates wrote, and oh, that had an impact on my answer. So great. Tell me that kind of stuff. I love it. Okay, so that's the week in a glance, and it's already Friday, so tell me that by the end of today, not tomorrow morning, the end of today, you have your first EQ post, you have your quiz up, or your terms and what you want to work on for your terms for the warm-up, and you have your composition, first draft, done. It's not that much music, you guys. Just do it. I'm sorry if this is a little long, but I work off the cuff. I didn't write a script. I just walked through the week. So it's very nice where I am in eastern Massachusetts. I hope it's nice where you are. I hope you can enjoy a little bit of the weather. Good luck if you're at all eastern. You are so talented and so lucky to be there. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.